Hello there. Sorry about that delay. I'm a bit behind tonight on well, with many things. I woke up from a nap barely. I woke up from a nap barely and less than an hour ago, so I'm kind of a little bit all over the place at the moment. So I do apologize, but we are working on it. Let me just make sure everything is okay. Do we sound okay? I think we sound good. I'll say hello to everyone in just a moment. Bloody blah. How does the music sound? Does the VGM sound okay? Is it not too quiet? Don't want to be too loud. Just let me know. I mean, if just let me know the BGM's at the right volume, and hopefully we should be good on that one. All right. Yeah. Nope. I think we're good to go. I think we're good. So yes, hello everyone. Hello Pepsi fan. Hello Martin. Hello Silver. Hello Diesel. And everyone else. Oh, let me just pull my chair. Everyone else who is just lurking in the chat. Hello. Right. So. What we have today now is we have the second instruction book for the MTT, and to be completely honest, this one is nowhere near this instruction, well, this part of it here is nowhere near as long as the first one is, so it definitely won't be as long of a stream as it was, as the other one was probably, but we'll try and sort some things out. The very interesting thing, I don't have a certain part of this at the moment. I don't have one of these. It's like these 2x4 kind of like slope pieces to go on here. I don't have another one for this. I mean, I do have one, but it's broken. It's broken, been out of shape. But the weirdest thing is that apparently this set is meant to have 13 of these, and I can't find the other 10. So I feel like there might have been I think there might have been you know, a slight mistype with that one, because I don't know why it says there's 13, because there isn't 13. It's not that I can see in here anyway. Right, I'm going to say that's black because I can't work out nor see. Why is it so hard for LEGO instructions to differentiate black from dark grey? Like, seriously, why? But how are we doing on this Sunday evening? Are we doing good? Are we chill? I'm gonna be completely honest. Today has been very, very slow and boring for me. I woke up from a nap about an hour ago, only a short one. I haven't thrown my sleeping completely out of portion, which is good. Oh no, there we go, found it. So yeah, it's been an interesting day. I spent basically the whole weekend sorting through my movies, and finding out that I don't think I'm gonna have enough boxes to sort them all, which is interesting. Which is going to be very, very fun and interesting to see, but same while catching up with anime and chilling with cats. Nice. Doing the cage has been finishing up college assignments. Oh, hopefully those are going well. You're doing great. Good. Good to hear. Oh, Martin as well. Be proud of me. I am almost caught up with Dandadan. I watched the whole of season 1 and I watched half of season 2 last night. Yeah, I was into it. I just couldn't stop watching it. Been very, very, very good, and I'm kicking myself for not watching it sooner. Really, should have been watching it a lot sooner. But it's just mad, but also just really good at the same time. Unless that's light green. Wait, is that usually light grey or dark grey? No, that's actually dark grey. Okay. So I know. Oh. I don't seem to have this piece or something. No. Well, that's a good start. Good start. Already missing pieces. You absolute nut. Well, I mean, it's a good series, man. What am I gonna do? Not finish watching it every time they leave on a bloody cliffhanger? Don't be absurd. Right, I need to try and find a piece already. So this is already a good start. Hello there, Isaac. Welcome, good sir. I hope you are doing well. You have joined in to me already missing parts, so we're already on a good start here. Where do you be? I know this. I know it's not here somewhere. Come on, where are you? How do I not? I had loads of. This is once again the problem. an issue. Whenever I'm looking... Which series are you talking about? Dan. That's what we're talking about. 2 wasn't out yet. That's what I mean. As I said, it's just... It's been so good. It's been just... It's been great. It's... The thing is, I said to you, I watched like the first episode and I was gobsmacked at how quick the episode went. I just felt like, wait, that was 20 minutes? It went by so fast. It went by so fast, it was crazy. Wow, I actually can't find one of these. Alright. I can't find one of these. Either different cars. Why is that not? What? Why am I not finding it over here? It's typical. Typical when it's not a piece. When I'm not looking for it, I see loads of stuff, and then when I'm trying to look for it, I can't find anything. What a piss take! What a piss take, I tell ya. Doing good. Your interval went well. Now I wait. Maybe the other game is finished. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad that it went well. I can't find him again. That's annoying. Right, I'm going to assume that I might have used these light grey pieces because I can't find dark grey ones at the moment, so we're just going to see what happens and go from there. Equally, I don't think the colours of these ones are a big deal, but I believe these are inside the actual transport, so I'm not going to complain too much. Hello, Imperial Films. Welcome, buddy. I hope you're doing good. Hope all is well. How'll be life for ya? Right, so yeah, no, this is one where I don't have the piece here, unfortunately, but I will have to order some. I have to order some more from Bricklink. It has been alarming the number of pieces I've been having to order because of parts breaking or just not being able to find parts, which is really just absurd because I would have thought I would have kept most of these pieces, you know, in one, you know, the coloured spaces and whatnot, but nope. Some parts just like to, you know, note out of existence. Because that's fun. Despite the fact that this has all been in the same bag for God knows how long. So I don't really understand how our pieces are missing. Guys, have you seen the alternate build of RTD2 to build the Republic dropship? It's pretty small. I would love to have a normal toy with a great next to gunship, but I'm still thinking, oh, I have not seen that, but that sounds cool. That sounds cool. Do I have Malik? I do not have Malik. I do not. If I did have him, I would have shown him off a long time ago. Because he's a very valuable figure to have. So if I ever got a chance to show him off, I would. But no, I don't. I do not have him. Even the guitar in the BGM makes you think that you use every run as a Hawaiian over there. Hey man, no, I had a bit of sound to oh, Dan. No, it's a good. It's an anime if you are interested in anime, Silver. Good one, mental but good. Good in a mental way. Am I selling it? No, am I just doing a poor job here? I feel like I haven't done a good job at that one. And we've got the guys to come, Raven, maybe we'll see a mini big guy, which, damn god. I mean, if LEGO was smart, they would do a set that has Raven in it, but they've not had a good track record of doing with, it seems they could do what they could and couldn't do, but you know what? Sometimes things can't be helped. Just have to wait and see. There's RTDs now because of Malik and his alternative build. I mean, to be fair, I've been debating about getting that R2 for quite a while now because the actual build itself looks pretty good. It Again, it's a space problem. I just don't have the room. I once again simply do not have the room for these sets. And that's always going to be a problem with LEGO collectors, is space. Oops. Come on. And make it difficult. You just need to stay in there. Well, that wasn't meant to happen, but you know what? That's fine. Why is that not going on? There we go. There we go. Alright. You got any Rebuild a Galaxy sets? I don't, to be honest. Did I buy any? I did get the X-Wing and TIE Fighter one at a convention, but I ended up selling the actual models on. I kept the figures because I really like the figures, but I ended up selling the models because the TIE Fighter itself is quite literally the previous one that we had in like 2021, but the cockpit was changed, and the X-Wing, certain parts of that X-Wing I didn't really like how it was done. So it was kind of just more like it was kind of like more of just a personal opinion and nitpicks with those, really. Like I said, doesn't mean it's a bad set. I think it's definitely a good set. It was a good idea. And one of the best things about those Rebuild the Galaxies, these Rebuild the Galaxy series, is that they can come up with weird and wacky designs. So, and they did that. They definitely did that. You know, so can't be too disappointed with that. So this, what we're building here, I believe, is just this top bit where they drive the actual set. Ship thing. You know, the ship thing. You know, that thing. They're driving that ship thing. Because nothing I did watch this week was take a train ride independently. Ah, fair enough. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Train rides are nice, I find. I find them quite chill. It's just the price of the train rides is the problem. Ah, okay. So this, I think, this right here will be the actual part of the door. So I'm just going to shove this in here. I shove this here. Oops. I'm guessing it just goes on top of it, I think. Right, so that will save probably a couple of parts on that one. It's actually pretty peaceful when you're not going to London. No, it is. It really, really is. I think, as I said, I do like traveling by train. The only thing that gets on my nerves with traveling with train is just it's so expensive, which really does beg the question why they do all these strikes and the amount of money they get paid, and it's like, they're still doing that. It begs the question, but I am not going there. I am not going there. You don't want Ben to talk politics. That won't go well for anyone. That won't go for anyone. Okay. But the train is nice. It's really, really nice. I had got a train ride. I've actually gone a train all the way over to. It wasn't too expensive for me. It was only £5. Well, I guess it depends where you're going. It depends where you're going. I would say. Because it's understandable why certain ones are expensive. But where you're going, don't get me wrong. I don't necessarily think it's all a complete joke and rip-off, but for some of them it kind of is, because it's just like, why is that so much when I'm literally just like sometimes an hour's journey on the train would be ridiculous. Our journey train could cost you anywhere between 30 to 50 quid sometimes, depending on where you're going, and the times obviously as well. But ugh. The old off peaks, pain in the bum. Off peak times, peak times. I think I'm missing a piece there, so let me have a look. Here? Ah, there we go. Trying to find my plate. All the ones that has the plates in them, but it can't just be one yellow plate, can there? It's gonna be complicated. It's gotta be complicated, ladies and gentlemen. It just can't be simple. No, no, no. It can never be simple in life. In my life, and I'm looking for little pieces, not at all. Whoops. So maybe that's a problem when I have too many. I have too much. Maybe that's a sign that I need to stop collecting. Maybe I should stop. Can't stop. No fun in that. Trying to put this between is a bit tricky, but we're getting there. Wow, you really don't want to move, huh? What are you stuck on? Huh? Hello? A little weird, but it's sitting on there, okay. Okay-ish. Interesting. Sure, I took a train to my local town centre from a neighbouring village to mine. Yeah, well, that won't be too bad. I mean, whenever I get a train into my local, where my nearest city is, that one's probably about maybe £6, maybe £6 for a return, which obviously is absolutely fine. Come on. You worked on there before. You can work again. Thank you. Alright. So now we're coming on. That is fine because I don't have those parts with me at this precise moment in time. It's like one of the things you can put into this set is a space for you can put like the gun, like a blaster rack in here to sit on, but I don't have the parts to make that at the moment, so we'll have to make a pass on that one. We will make a pass there. Maybe when I can actually bother to find all the pieces again, I will do it. But as of now, I don't plan. There's currently no plan. Oh yeah, and I've replaced these plate pieces, the ones here that broke in the last stream. Oh, that was so funny. So funny. I watched back the stream and I showed Martin, but you can actually see the piece that breaks. You can actually see the piece of it fly off into the distance. It's actually hilarious. It was so funny just watching that on stream, and I was like, oh my god, you do actually see it fly. You actually do see it, that piece just fly off into the void. It is hilarious. So, turn this around so I can see this to make sure it's all sitting down properly, which it isn't. Sometimes I wonder if I've got any, not fake ones, but like pieces that aren't like official Lego. Because sometimes some of this stuff it doesn't want to stick on properly. I don't really know why. Maybe that's one designer flaw. This. So sometimes pieces don't line up properly. Even now, still not really, like, sitting down. Oh yeah, you showed me. Yep, it was hilarious. It was especially hilarious. There'll definitely be a short of that out at some point. I was meant to work on it this weekend, but I just didn't. Do you ever when sometimes when you want to do some things and then you mean to do some things but then you just don't? There's like no real reason that you didn't do it. You just didn't. Does anyone ever get that? Because that happened to me this weekend because I was doing all the stuff with sorting out my Lego, sorting out all my minifigures. I just generally didn't. I just didn't do it. There was no real reason why. I just didn't do it. Do you guys think Lego will make the Republic dropship? I mean, I built mid-scale Venator out too. I think it's the next. Yeah, I have a Venator, but maybe mine a bit. I don't know. If you're talking mid-scale, I'm not so sure. But if you're talking about like the dropship, that really like expensive one that came out years and years ago now, I'm not so sure. I wouldn't put it past Lego to read out. This piece does not want to go down. Like, holy. Oh, there we go. It's in. It's down. At least it's down on one side. There we go. It's in. We did it. It looks so weird about like this top bit. It looks so weird. It looks headless. Can we put that piece on? It is. Here we go. The front doors of the MTT are now on. Ladies and gentlemen. Once we get the rack built, we'll be able to do that. But generally speaking, I think they could definitely do the dropship again. I mean, considering Lego's track record with some things, it's definitely not impossible, especially if it's prequel stuff. They definitely will be considering it nowadays because it seems to be the thing they ever want to do at the moment in time. Can't see. Okay. Double check something. We're missing another bit there. I really have no idea how some parts of this. I just don't have that bit. It's really weird. So speaking on something, another job honestly might come up depending on tomorrow. Oh, good, nice. Nice. Oh, sometimes? Ah. Like, you know, Lego started doing commanders as fans. One of them to do Rex Fox, maybe Wolf next year. So, like, how many Republic vehicles left, or will they release new gunships a year? I mean, who knows? Who knows? I mean, next. Oh, there it is. You can see it. I mean, next year we're getting another X-Wing, so January we're getting another X-Wing, so you know, anything is possible. Anything is possible, and if the price that I've seen turns out to be accurate, then oh boy, Lego fans are not going to be happy. Lego fans are not going to be happy if those rumored prices turn out to be true. It's pretty shocking. Pretty shocking and pretty bad, but you know, after this summer's wave with what's been going on, then yeah, not impossible. Not impossible to think it. Anything can happen. Hello, Hyena. Welcome. How are you doing, good sir? Honestly, I think next I don't quite know what the plan is for Lego January next year, but as I said before, if they don't do anything with Rogue One, then they are so dumb, because their next year is going to be 10 year anniversary of Rogue One. If they don't do anything for that, then they're just dumb. There's no other way to really put it. They're just dumb. Rogue One is probably the most popular film to come out since Disney acquired it. So it's not. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I know there's a couple of Mandalorian and Grogu stuff as well, because obviously the film's coming out. So naturally they're going to do sets for that. But generally speaking, if they don't do Rogue One stuff later on in the year, I think that will just be a huge missed opportunity. Huge missed opportunity. Not to do anything for that, really. It would be daft. I went to a job fair back on Thursday. I met with a construction management company. They seemed really nice. And they're going to call me tomorrow to tell me what they have. Oh, no, that'd be good. Oh, you're reading at the moment? Nice. Gee, it wasn't a joke because I'm a hyena. Ah. That sounds like that. No, I know. But, again, if Lucasfilm and Disney want that money, Rogue One. You do the Rogue One stuff. Because that's what will get you that money. But yeah, it's tricky. It's a tricky thing. I think really since Disney acquired Star Wars, I think Lego's kind of had their hands tied with a lot of stuff. So we'll just have to wait and see. I still have the Stormtrooper that I talked about yesterday, and now it's in the 2024 Tandem Force set. Hopefully I spelled that correctly. Oh, you've got that. Oh, that's a good set to have. That's a set that I really wanted to get hold of, but I just never bought it when it was out. I don't know why I didn't, because it was generally. I literally said to myself, if a Tandem 4 does come out in the future, I will get it, and then it came out and I didn't get it. So, always me being an idiot, Yeah, so we're done with Clone Wars stuff now. If we got a Rogue One anniversary by the film, so I mean, I wouldn't say that it's done with the Clone Wars. Definitely not. It's because I think next year it's going to be it's going to be at the very least Mando and Grogu kind of heavy sets, because obviously that film comes out in May. So there's going to be a lot of sets for that definitely coming out in the first half of the year, and then maybe post film they'll have other stuff. So all I want is for Lego to make an AT. Oh, the cargo a transport AT. That'd be cool. But I don't think I mean, to be honest, I don't actually know if these are true, but if what I'm speculating is true, I think one of the Mando and Grogu sets that will be coming out will be an AT-AT, because you see it in anyone who's seen the big trailers. Have seen that there's a shot on a snowy planet and there's AT-ATs. So, I think one of the sets that I think is rumored to be coming out in January is meant to be like £150. And to be completely honest, the only set that I could picture being that amount of money is an AT-AT. So, anything's possible. I could be wrong, and there's a good chance that I am wrong. There's a very good chance that I am wrong. But if I'm just speaking from the experience, knowledge, I would say that that would be that is what that set would be. What do you say? Yeah, I think so. That's it. From what I've seen, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out in January as well, which is kind of nuts. I do have a little control panel. I've got a dark grey box open up here so I can find dark grey pieces that I might not have out at the moment. Might not, but you see, we're having a look. Oh, I got the last AT-AT, so pass on this one, but what that you were talking about? SV got, wait, what? Set the SV, huh? Set, I was talking, I don't know, my brain, I've gone blank, my brain's gone a bit blank. I'm not actually sure what set I was talking about. If I was talking about another one, if I was talking about one a couple of minutes ago, I don't remember. My brain's gone a bit blank. My brain it's gone a bit blank on that one, I'm afraid. I know we're rumored to be getting. I know couple of sets that we're rumored to be getting. I know we've, well, not rumored, I think it's confirmed. We're getting an X-Wing, we're getting a TIE Advanced. I have a microscale AT-AT set, so, and that I've had, and now I have it in my office. Oh, nice. Nice. That's one good thing about micro sets, is they can make some nice. They can make for some nice office decoration. Literally expensive, generally overpriced. I mean, you're not wrong. Right, you know, my friend, you are definitely not wrong on that part. But could be one initiative to be looking at other themes. But I have been looking at other themes because someone, I think it might have been Isaac that said about looking at themes outside of Star Wars, like looking at the sea theme, and if I'm being honest, a lot of the sea stuff I've been seeing looks really, really good. I think I said it on a couple of streams back on another channel, but City, I think since City have gained a new, they got one of the designers, I think, who worked on Speed Champions. Ever since they got him, all the sets that have been coming out have been really, really good. Like there's been a noticeable like quality change in the city sets. A good change, mind you. Definitely a good change. But like notable change, you know? Loyalty Daisy. Yeah, no, I mean we can see. It's so funny putting this build together using kind of like slightly different shades of brown. Because we got like a very dark brown. We've got like, I don't even know if it classes as like dark brown, but it's like a, I think it's like normal brown, and then obviously the set is mainly made out of this reddish brown thing. So, my gosh, just kind of putting this back together again and just seeing the size of it, it's just like, this is actually pretty big. It's actually pretty crazy how big this set is, actually. There. Okay, yep, nope, I see. I see that one. Why do I have... Why is... Aspen, why did you build sets but didn't have all the pieces with them? Just why? Why did you do it? Is it really that hard to, you know, find the right bloody piece and keep it in there? Because apparently it's difficult. No one knows why, but it is. It was for me at one point, apparently. Not there, is it? I'm also making sure my head. I'm like looking at the. I'm like moving my head over to look at the look at my table, and I'm also being I'm also trying to be aware of not showing my face and head on stream. That's definitely not something that people would want to see. That's something a lot of people want to see, but you're not allowed. You, sir, are not allowed. So that goes there. Oops. I think, generally speaking, this set is almost actually done. Why is that not? Oh, great. Oh, this reddish brown being difficult. Why aren't... Oh, it's not lined up properly, that's why. There we go, that's better. Couldn't see when this thing was meant to be. Okay, that goes there. I learned the best way to say no. What are two letters that come after N? I'm going to use that. That's a good one. That's a good one, Hyena. I'm going to start using. I think I might have to start using that. Right. So with this next bit here, we're actually all we have to do after this is just build the actual droid rack, and then I think we're done. Playing with Legos right now, and I have 6 regular stormtroopers, just 1 more stormtrooper from another set, which I'm going to call the command doing the tandem set. Ooh, nice. Yeah, no, definitely, that's definitely a good one. Definitely a good one to have. I like the Mortar Stormtrooper, but the only thing I'm not too keen on are just, again, those big helmets. I am a new Mortar Stormtrooper helmet. I wouldn't say I'm a hater, but I don't like it. It's not my favorite. I think they're too bulky. Detailed, yes, but too bulky. Too bulky for my liking, personally. Alright, now that goes up. And now... Oh, there's actually a couple more bits here. Why didn't we put this on before? Weird. Sending me to put pieces on here. Don't know why it didn't tell me to do those earlier. I thought that would have been better, but whatever, it's fine. That's where the speeder will go eventually. But now we're building the droid rack, ladies and gentlemen. So let us see here. Now essentially building the main play function of the set. Goes there. Oh boy. And I think what's quite neat with this is that you can, this droid rack is very easily modifiable. So you could change it, because of where this bit is here, where it connects into it. You could very easily take this bit off and put in one that maybe carries super battle droids, if you really want to. I think some people have done upgrades like that to carry super battle droids instead of instead of normal droids. But as I said, it just depends what people would prefer. Imagine MTT all white and General Grievous in a rubber outfit. Lol. That's interesting. That would certainly be interesting. I think this piece is not staying down very well, so I'm not so sure about that one. Not so sure about that one personally, but that's fine. Should be okay. I see what you're saying now, you know. Amusing, but a bit random. This piece really does not want to stay down at all. Do I have a spare one of those? Let's see how that goes. Drawback has definitely got some very interesting details. Very interesting the way that it does certain things here. It's gonna be black. These come on over here. Oh, that's one. Come on, come on. Oh wait, what? Oh, I see. Wasn't lining up. I forgot to put a piece on. Granted, I completely missed it, but that's fine. We see it now. Stop. Oh, I called you Henya again. Jesus Christ. I keep saying... I don't know why to be honest, I kind of know why I'm saying it. It's this freaking VTuber that I see clips of every now and then who's called Henya. And for some reason, every time I see a H and a Y, I just think of Henya. Don't know why, but it's just what I think about every time I see those letters. Fast, I know, but it is what it is. Let's keep that one closed up. Please come on here. Please come out here. And I think once I've done this, I've just got to get the droids out. So I've got them in a bag over there. I've just got to get those. Just got to get them out. See, I don't really understand how so much of this stuff is discolored, because I feel like a lot of this stuff. Would be inside the actual transport. So I don't really understand how a lot of it's gone discolored. Lol, wrong person, dial. I see what you did there. So that's why you passed on the new entity. You got one already. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I was gonna pass on that new MTT regardless, because it's just, especially because I think I said before, when I went to the Lego store, they had some of the funny. Do you want to know the funny thing? When I went to that store, they had all the new sets on display, except the turbo tank. Like I'm not saying anything, but Coincidence? Coincidence? I think not. But yeah, but when I went to the store and I saw how I was quite alarmed at how small the MTT actually was. It was at the very least, it was like, I would say it's probably even close to half the size of this. I would say it was probably like the front of it probably came up to about there, maybe there on the actual thing, and it was nowhere near this high. It was alarming, the size difference. Now why turbo tank? Yeah, it's convenient. I'm gonna get a new MTT soon and probably something else. Nice, that's cool. As I said, the new play function. The new MTT does look cool. I won't deny that. Like, it does look generally quite cool, but it's just for that price and what you get is just like. I can't justify 140 pounds for that set. I just can't. Bearing in mind, I think actually that's a point. Once I finish building this, I'm gonna check the part count on the new and the old MTT because I'm kind of curious. I am kind of curious on what the part difference is for them, and I got a feeling I'm gonna be I have a feeling I'm gonna be alarmed. Why that looks a bit weird, but it's fine. Ouch. Yeah, it's crazy. Then the Marines see the Lego did them day. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's a shame because I generally did want to get hold of those Marines, but I am just flat out refusing to buy that set at its full price. I think it would be funny to get the set and to build it on stream one day, but Zed, I'm not paying the amount of money that Lego are choosing to sell it for. I'm just not. Absolutely not. That's alright, Lego. Just not happening. You're gonna have to do a bit better than that. Alright, the rack bit is almost done. Oops. For some reason, cards don't want to stay stuck on that one. I don't know why, but it just doesn't want to. Oh, I do indeed have some extra parts. I've got like 12 B2 and only 4 B1, which is funny in my collection. Well, I mean, to be fair, as I said, a multi. I think it's just hilarious how we had this MTT and then the next MTT, the Lego would give you guys, because I mean I already have this one. The one they give you after this contains less than half of the ones you get in this, which I think is so funny, but just so stupid. Whoopsie. All right, let's open you up. Let's bring out the thing. Okay. So you're getting a Juggernaut at a discount, huh? Potentially. Not so sure yet. Let's make sure this goes in smoothly. I would say really the only downside to like this play feature is the fact that you've got to close it up manually, but to be honest, it's not bad. It's not really that bad, to be honest. Yeah, so that's fine. I think it's fine. I buy so many MTTs if they came with a Watambo. I mean, it would be cool to get a Watambo. The figure that we haven't actually got yet, so that would definitely be cool. Alright, so we got the bits for the droids to sit on. We just now need the droids. I'm going to get them now! But I think yes, when I ordered a 380 battle pack, which is the only one I ordered, they gave me 2 sets. You got 2? Oh, someone messed up somewhere, and I think someone might even get fired for that. That's interesting. Well, that's really interesting. I don't quite understand how that. How that worked. Although to be fair, although to be fair, a couple of years ago when I ordered a thing, a battle pack off of Amazon, they actually sent me 2. As well. Only paid for 1, but they sent 2. I don't know why they sent 2. I wasn't complaining because I got more I got more stormtroopers than I was anticipating, you know, so I ain't gonna complain. I'm definitely not complaining from that, you know. So that was quite funny. Not going to complain. And bear in mind, this was before battle packs got expensive as well. So, as I said, I don't know the reason why. That is what happened. All right, 2 droids. Pretty certain I have 16 of them. All curled up like that. 4. That's 6. Now, bear in mind that 6 is the number of droids that you would have got in the new MTT. You would have only got 6 of those. This one, 9, 10, oh, just tip it out. Tip it out, Ben. It'll be so much easier. You better tiny stuff up, but. Seconds. I find them. We're on 10, so it's 12. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's 13. 13. 14. I know I definitely have 16 of them like this. I'll find that one. 15. And where's our content? There we go, 16. There we go, we have 16 droids. Given these ones, I don't know if they're actually going to go on because I've given them like the actual like the back radio things I've given them, because that's just how I want my droids to look. I want them to have, I would like the normal droids to look a bit different because they're meant to have like an extra kind of little back part on their bodies. So they're all meant to kind of go down, but they don't all do it for some reason. Oh, it's still the arms. Okay. That's interesting. Working on it. No. I'll change the camera view and then you guys can get like a good view of the droids deploying. Alright, second one there, and that will eventually go on. It's a bit fiddly. go. Why things are so tricky? see you later, Hyena. Take care of yourself, man. Have a good one. Alright, so that can just... Oh, great. Come on. Why does nothing ever slide in properly? Oh, this is one irritation of news. Old set, I guess, is that nothing always goes in smoothly. There we go, I believe that's in. Look. Not seeing all the way down for whatever reason, but it is in. Okay, and that one does sit down. Okay, good. That one seems to sit on a bit easier. A little bit better than the other one anyway, for whatever reason. Okay, let's get the droids on. Oh wow, this stream was definitely managed to finish building this a lot quicker than I thought I would. So that's not too shabby. And this MTT and the AAT as well can recreate the Battle of Naboo where the droids fight the Gungans. Except I need a lot of Gungans. I do not have enough Gungans to do that one. There. Droids on. I think I now realize why LEGO doesn't actually do the backpacks on the droids anymore. It's because they obviously, it says you with the new one, it says you on the new MTT because they're attached on from their backs. Just realized that. Nope, I am now already regretting. I might actually have to take the backpack. I might actually have to take these backs off the droids now. Let me see if this actually goes in smoothly. Sort of. Alright, it's gone in fine. Does that open up fine? Yeah, it does. Cool! Alright, I think with that, that's the MTT done. I haven't got like the other... I haven't got like the other builds. I haven't got the little droidica build looking at that. Because to be honest, I don't really like this droidica that comes in this one. I don't think it really looks that good. Alright. Let us change screens. That'll give you a bit of a rundown of the MTT. Right, let's move all this along. Right, so essentially really the only bit that I only need to really get one more piece for this. I'm pretty convinced I have another one of a certain piece of it somewhere. Alright. I don't really know the best way I'm going to be able to show this off because it's very very big. So I don't know if I can really get much good angles with it. So we're gonna have. So this could be very, very interesting. Right, there we go. Moving it along. Down. Alright, let's see what this looks like. The MTT might literally be too... Yeah, this MTT is probably literally way too big. I think it might be a bit too big to really properly show off, but you can, I mean, you can see the scale. You can see the scale of it. It is crazy. Oops. Might be better. I mean, to give you a clue on how big this is, there's me. I mean, again, the whole set isn't even in frame. Like, look, you can see how big this thing is. It is huge. This set is a monster. It is pretty big. Yep, absolutely. And as I said, it's crazy to me. I might be able to. Maybe I might even be able to find a picture of the MTTs. Maybe I'll try and do that actually. But let me show you guys the main feature. The main feature, which is the deploy, which is obviously the deploying the droids function right here. So there's like a little Technic bit here that we turn, and wow. Look at that. As I said, it's very easy to get these droids, to get the droids off and on the rack, but that is really neat. And it really has been a while since I've seen that next to something. You don't realize, as I said, there is a reason why people still do like this, and it's not because of the fact that it carries so many droids, but it is the fact that it is just such a really good, because it is just a really good set. Definitely gonna have a battle with this. I'm definitely planning on using this for a future animation. Like I said, really the only, if I was to complain about something about this, is that we have to obviously manually put this all back together, but it's not a big deal. I don't think it's like a game breaker. Because I mean, as well as I said, you've got all the stuff. There's a room there where you can put like the blaster. You can put like the blaster rack as well. You can put in there. This bit here opens up, albeit not very well. You can sit a droid in there. Why is this piece broken off? Hello? Why is it broken off? Weird. Let's just close that back up. And as I said, this opens up as well, so you've got access. Can those racks come off? Oh yeah, they can. The ones in the ones in here, they do come off. I mean, you have to take them off. Obviously, you have to take these racks off. Like I said, here you can see you can take them off just like that. You take them off. You do take them off, obviously, like this. So it doesn't like actually properly. Compared to the main thing that the new MTT has over this one is the fact that it has got like a really good deploy fun. Like it actually does deploy the droids. It deploys the droids down. It will actually deploy the droids down, which is really good. That's probably really the only thing that's really redeeming about the MTT is that it does deploy them quite nicely. But again, at the cost of having less than half. At the cost of having less than half of the actual droids in this one. And it does also have a back. Does also have a back bit here that does open up. Opens up like that, and then you can put the you can put this little speeder in here that just kind of chills in there. It's like a deployable little scout vehicle thing, if you will. That's pretty cool now to make it to scale. Yeah, no, that would be beneficial. Having it this scale. And I think, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna try and get. Let me see if I can find a picture of the MTTs. comparison. Let's have a look. Oh, we actually do have one. Beautiful. Beautiful, there is one. Oh, we've actually only had 4 MTTs. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. I thought we've had more than that, but I guess we haven't. Right. That can be put on that speed of being a royal grader. Yes, so it can double as like a little droid carrier. Yep, you are right. This might come out a bit big at first, so do bear with me initially. Let me just make sure. Oh, yeah, no, that's not too bad actually. So here's the comparison. So here we got the comparison, and it's kind of it's hilarious. So you've obviously got the new one. You've got the new one right here right on the far left, and obviously you can tell which one. You can tell which one is this. And if you're curious about what the other two is, the one next to the 2007 one, the big one, that's the very first MTT that came out. The very first one. So this one, oh, you can't see my mouse, but the one I'm looking, the one next to the one next to the one that I have, that's the very first one. And then the one next to the first one is the one that came after my new one. And even then, I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at the scale of that one compared to the newer one, and the newer one is actually smaller than this 2014 one, which is insane. It's literally the same size. Actually, it's probably just about smaller than the first one. That's insane. That's insane. I guess to say that the new one is about half the size of the old one is probably a bit extreme, but you can still you can see this. You can see the scale. It's crazy. That scale difference is pretty insane. So yeah, that is it's shocking. It's definitely shocking. Actually, that's a point as well. I want to see the piece count, because I'm pretty certain this MTT here has a piece count of about 1,100 pieces. What was the new one? I believe the new one had about 900. The first MTT is ugly. Oh yeah, well, I mean, it's the first one. It's not going to be perfect. Let's be real. The first one is not going to be perfect. So that's not. The third one, it looks good, but as I said, the problem is it's smaller and it only carries 6 droids. It only carries 6 droids. That's again the problem. That was again, so it's just kind of like going from, as I said, going from this to that 2014 one was just crazy. Hello, Matt. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good one. UCS Superstar Destroyer set for next year. Is that a rumored one, or is that one you're asking me to build? I don't know if I'll be able to actually do that because I've got no room to put it. Huh. So a shocker. This new. Okay. How many pieces does this one? Yeah. So the new MTT, the new one actually only has 100 less pieces than this. Only 100. So that's not a huge difference. That is not a huge difference. This, what was the original price? Let's have a look. I believe the original price for this MTT that I got here was £100. I believe the original price was 100. Original price. Oh wait. Okay, wow. So apparently this set was $99.99, so basically $100. And apparently the UK price was £78.27. So I'm going to assume it was meant to be. That can't be right. That cannot be right. This set must have been at least 80. This set must have been at least like. There's no way that this set was £80. That's crazy. If that was the actual price of this, that's actually insane. Go away. All these things. I'm trying to look at just a web page or something, and things keep popping up. It was like, Cookies, do you agree to all this? No, I don't. I don't care about any of your crap. Ay, ay, ay. Confirm choices. Now bugger off. This is why I hate opening up these things. No. Apparently this original retail price was actually like £78, so it was basically 80 quid. That's insane. That's crazy. That's insane. I did not think it was that little. I mean, adjusting the price nowadays, this set would probably be. I would say this set would. I mean, put it one way. With how LEGO is now, if this set was to come, if they were to release this set would easily be about £150. Easy. As I said, bearing in mind, as I said as well, you do get this vehicle, vehicle, and there's 20. Technically there's 21 droids because you got 16 normal, 2 blue, 2 red, and then you got the droid got one as well. So technically, you do get a lot in this set. You do get a lot with that. So this, I mean, put it this way: if this set came out for £150 nowadays, it would be worth it to me. It would have been worth it to me for sure. Oh, the UCS Superstar Destroyer is a rumor. Oh, okay, cool. Interesting. Pretty cool. I can't believe that. I can't believe that this set was only £80. I could have sworn it was 100. I could have sworn this set was £100 at least. That's crazy. Guess the power was not stronger at the time. Yeah, probably. I mean, to be fair, even like I said, even $100 for this would have been more than. This set is definitely, I would say, a $100 set. Easy. Like, easy. Obviously, nowadays this set would probably easily be 100. LEGO would easily probably charge 150 for this. Alright, am I going to do something else? Yeah, no worries, Silver. You take care, man. Bye-bye. Take care. That's all good. No, that's crazy. That's just insane to me. What was it? Just when I see old prices for LEGO sets, it makes me so sad. I'm happy because I was obviously able to get hold of this. I was obviously able to get hold of this at the time, but I'm also just incredibly depressed because of the quality of sets. I don't know. Is it unfair to say that the quality of the MTT has kind of gone down? I mean, it went up, and then it kind of went down. I don't know. Is it unfair for me to say that? I mean, hang on. Let me get the picture up again, because I kind of want to see it. Because, I mean, obviously going from the very first one to this, that was like an upgrade. Like, geez, the thing is like twice the size of it. Easy. It's easily like twice the size of it. And then they kind of... I would say the third one is probably more accurate to how it looks in universe. It's how it looks in universe. And then there's obviously the new one. It's just like... it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that the new one is similar size to the one that came out 20 years ago. That's just crazy to me. It's perfectly fair. It's just, there's no... As I said, people can... I think you can... I don't know if you guys can probably see why people are still kind of going after this set and why people still want this set over other MTTs, because it's just the size. It is the perfect size. Some might say it's a bit too big, but to be completely honest, it's probably the... I don't really know if this is like in like canon accuracy to the actual size of the actual transport, because I mean these transports were big, to be fair. These transports were really big, so yeah, mayhaps. Mayhaps, but that's just insane to me. It's insane. It's just it's crazy seeing the size difference and just seeing how this has all these play features as well. Has all these really great play features. It's just so good. It is just so good. I cannot lie. I cannot deny. I can neither confirm nor deny. Oh, no. I can confirm that this set is definitely better than other MTTs. It's just crazy. Oh, for sure, this set is kind of like a holy grail of sets, especially of how fragile that brown is. Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely so. But thankfully, a lot of the stuff in this set, it's only really the plates that I found to be really kind of fragile. Everything else is really fine. What is it? Apart from this one like 2x4 slope that I need to sort out. Don't need to get another one of in the future. Like I said, this set is just, it is just for fans. If you're a fan of the Phantom Menace, like this is just, it's the perfect set to get for, a perfect set for you to get, really. You can very easily recreate the battle. You can very easily recreate the Battle of Naboo with this, because it is just a perfect size. I would. Maybe I might look that up actually. I wonder if there's been like any like dioramas with people, because I've seen people create dioramas with like 3 of these. I've seen people own like 3 of these sets, which is crazy to me. It's kind of crazy, but there was a brick filmer who I used to watch who owned who had at least 2 of them. Had at least 2 of these sets, so it definitely wasn't completely implausible. But just having this one like on hand and seeing the size of it, and then just imagining a big like diorama with like 3 of these and a couple of like the old AATs together, that's just cool. Very, very cool. 12-year-old me would have been very, very thrilled about that. It's definitely, I think as Isaac says, I would go as far as to say it's Holy Grail. It sounds awesome. Yeah, no, it's very cool. I mean, actually, if you want. Oh, man, I can't get like this. I'm trying to see if I can get this in frame with like the AAT that I have, but I don't think I can. I could try and get like a shot of... Hang on. 1 second. Bear with me 1 moment, guys. I've got my AAT over here, my custom made, well, not fully custom made, but like my, there we go. As I say, kind of just seeing that together is quite cool. Could like redo, could very easily make a diorama of like the invasion of Naboo as well if you wanted to. If you really wanted to. Still quite happy. I'm still quite happy about that. Now this EAT came out, actually, it looks really good. Definitely to scale, I would say. But yeah, no, but that looks. As I said, it's nice. I think one of the satisfying things with. I think with all Lego was being able to build like these really big like droid. I don't know. I found it more satisfying. I don't know if I'm weird, because I mean, obviously, a lot of people would want to build like the big clone armies. But I think when I was younger, I wanted to build droid armies. I kind of liked the building droid armies when I was younger. To be completely honest, couldn't tell you the reason why, but I just like building droid armies. I really liked the Trade Federation as a kid. Don't know why particularly, but I did. But this is very, very, very neat. Very, very cool. Well, the next set that I'm definitely gonna have to look at getting, like old one wise, is that Red Republic Cruiser, because that set is pretty dang cool. It's just very unique, and I don't know. I just like the look of it. I like the look of it. It's got some pretty good figures and stuff in it as well. And I think it's a pretty good size, so that would be a fun one to try and get hold of. Whoopsie daisy, drop the droid. Come back, droid! Okay. Well, I think really there's not really much point in kind of rambling on for another 3 hours, so I could probably wrap this up here, really. Droid vehicles have a surprisingly organic feel to them, while Republic ones look more rigid. Yeah, I think so. I think, yeah, to that, yeah, no, I see what you're saying there, Isaac. I do agree with that. I don't know. Also, the Trade Federation has a really good theme as well, like that. Their music theme when they're obviously invading Naboo. It's just neat. I like it. It's a really good piece of music as well. Back here a minute. Go. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna. I mean, I need to wait on a Bricklink order, then I can start working on an animation. And then I'm gonna start working on animation that's gonna involve this big boy, but not in a way that people are probably thinking of. So yeah, hopefully I'll have that. Hopefully they can get that one done during the week and upload it at the end of the month, I reckon. I think that could be a good idea, yes. Okay, whoops, I just turned my light off. Down back on you. Right, on that note, again, I don't think I'm gonna I don't think there is anyone to raid, to be completely honest. I mean, I can have a look. Let me have a look. I tried to see if I can raid. Oh no, I literally. I don't know why I keep trying to raid people when I can't do it on this channel. Ugh. You know, sometimes there are days that I wish I just kept everything on my channel, because at least then I could raid into people, but now that I can't, it's kind of like, it's a little bit infuriating. It's just a little bit infuriating, but you know, it is what it is. It's fine. It is fine. Alright. We'll wrap it up. We'll wrap it up here for now. It was a fun little build, this one. I thoroughly enjoyed building this one. Yeah, as I said, I have some regrets. I do have some regrets of moving streaming stuff to Ninja, but generally speaking, I think it's been a wise choice to kind of move streams onto another channel, really. I definitely do think it's been the best course of action. But yeah, okay. We'll wrap it up here. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a quicker one today because really we basically built the main body of this thing. We built the main body of this thing in the last stream, really, so it was just kind of just doing the top, really, so it wasn't really that bad. Next week stream wise, don't really know what we're gonna do. I'm not sure if there will be any building ones particularly because there's nothing for me to build at the moment, so we'll see. I'll have a think. I'm sure I'll think of something. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have a good week and a good rest of your Sunday, and I will see you very, very soon. Goodbye from here. Wow.